Hello everyone, I'm John Proxon, channel John West, and before we begin, I've got to put on my my mystery-solving glasses, my student-murdering glasses, because we are about to begin a Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair adventure, and it took me quite a while to get that to line up with the title card there. So while we continue listening to this, I think slightly updated version of the soundtrack, let's see if we can soak in some details. We've got some brand new characters. Now, let me tell you, there's Hinata there. I just completed the first game about 10 minutes ago. That's 15 minutes. In fact, I'm probably going to take a week or so off these games, but I needed to have a first look. I needed to see what the difference was. I wanted to see who the new characters were. So here they are. And of course, as always, my face is in the way. The volume is probably a little bit loud. What I'll do is I'll reduce it next episode. So, the last episode ended quite ambiguously. We were reliably informed that it was the end of the world. Now, considering one of those was called Togami, there we go. Goodbye, despair. So what was I saying? It's abstraction games. Yeah, it was the end of the world. 6 heroes from the original academy were about to step outside, and I never got to see if the world had ended or not. Only that somehow Monokuma had survived. Now, I'm just gonna have a look at this screen. What do I know about this game? Well, I know there's a pink Monokuma, because she's all over the pictures for the game. And also, I think there might be a returning character, mainly because I wrote that character's name on Google, and it said Danganronpa 2, and I was like, 2? But I won't, I'll keep that name to myself, just in case. Let's press start, shall we? So we're going to start a new game. There's our options. Oh, one thing, if you followed me from the previous game, there's a school mode, and I wasn't really sure what school mode was all about. Apparently it's like a dating sim. I sort of suspected you just got to visit the people and get all your star levels up if you wanted, but I think there was some extra stuff in there as well. Not really interested in that. We'll leave the extras alone and just start from the very beginning, shall we? We will play with English audio. I would prefer Japanese, but the more audio that's read out to me, the less I have to read. So let's press OK. I'm not sure how long these episodes are going to be. Last time, I had 45-minute episodes, and I think that was a little short, but I also kind of like the rhythm of 45 minutes, so I'm going to see how I feel at 45 minutes. I might push it to an hour. I'm going to put everything to mean. I'm not entirely sure that's a good idea, but it's what I did last time. Of course, my face might be covering up.
Can you hear me? Are you okay? You seem pretty out of it.
It was.
To be honest, I'm also... No, everyone else feels the same too. Since we suddenly got put in this weird situation.
Alright, I'm just going to make sure that the buttons still work. So this is a full-page CG, right? So I like to show them. Like so. Let's continue. We've got an auto as well.
Are you listening?
I don't understand. Why am I here? What happened? I should try to remember that first. I began to think, disentangling the twisted knots that had formed in my mind. I'm just going to double check the sound is working in the recording. Like so. And yes it is. We are streaming, so I have a backup copy, which is lovely. Think. As I gathered the fragments of my scattered memories, I began to piece together what had actually happened. That's right, hi. Starting PC version 1.01. Prologue. Chapter 1 to 6. Danganronpa 2. Goodbye, Despair. This is neat. Okay then. That day, it wasn't just a typical day for me. It was a day that felt truly significant. Hang on, another CG. There we go. And when that long-awaited day finally came, I felt proud in a way that I can't really put into words. I felt like I'd just become a part of something greater than myself. Does that make sense? Actually, that's exactly what it was like. I was truly in a dream. Hope's Peak Academy. We've been here before. That place was so much more than a school to me. Kids who love to play baseball will join the major leagues. Major leagues. Is it Major League Baseball? Kids who love to play soccer will long to join the rep team. And ever since I was a kid, I felt the same way about Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy is a government-funded school for the privileged elite of society. It recruits top students from every imaginable field to inspire hope, and in doing so, shape the future. Whenever Hope's Peak Academy is mentioned, it's only a matter of time before someone says, if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. And just so you know, that's not a joke or an exaggeration at all. Many of the current leaders of various industries are actually alumni of this school. Well, that's basically what Hope's Peak Academy is all about. As they say, it truly is the Academy of Hope. These are CGs as well, aren't they? Hang on. I should also use them as screenshots so I don't spoil future episodes for people. If I remember to do that. Anyway. 1. You must be a current high school student. 2. You must be the very best at what you do. Unlike other schools, there aren't any entrance exams at this academy. The only way to get in is if the school scouts you itself. That is how Hope's Peak Academy operates. Now, because of the talents of those that are chosen, the students of Hope's Peak Academy are called Ultimates. We've trodden this ground before, game. But even though I'm finally going to Hope's Peak Academy, the school I desired more than anything else, the truth is, my circumstances are a little different than that of my peers. Well, I guess I can put that aside for now. You'll find out soon enough, and it's nothing special worth talking about, I think. Anyway, I guess I should introduce myself first.
I'm not so special that I have to introduce myself, and formalities are always a little embarrassing.
Oh, we've got a different voice. Can I do this voice? It's very American. It's probably Canadian now.
Well, this is what's expected.
It's a bit whispery,
That's
isn't
how I
it?
should think about it. My name is Hajime Hinata.
Hajime Hinata.
There's only one reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy. Because I admired Hope's Peak Academy. To me, attending Hope's Peak Academy is like being a celebrity or a superhero. In fact, instead of calling it admiration, it's more like it's always been a dream of mine. That's why, to feel like a member of society, to become someone I can be proud of, I always wanted to...
That's interesting. For that reason alone, I always wanted to... For that reason alone, I always... Until now, I'd never wanted to admit how painfully ordinary I am. That's why... Hope. I might have admired talent, individuality. I have finally, forever, tried my best. Finally came true. Huh? Are we in the Matrix? What is this? It's adorable. No, it's just a door, John. There's a door. Still, I need to hurry. Because I need to go inside this classroom. Need? What? Need? No, I should hurry. I should probably try and do it in his voice as well. At least one of the voices can be mine. Oh. Okay, let's let this pan back and forth a couple of times. How many people are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? That makes me number 16. Okay. I'll probably watch the start CG a couple of times as well. There's the guy we met at the beach. Hang on, let's put my face there so I can grab it still. That's, I've forgotten his name now. Byakuya's brother, presumably. So what have we got? We've got a chef. We have a ninja, a badass, a little person, a stranger, another boob girl, a bandage girl, a photographer, a background mysterious person, a mechanic, a student, another ninja, a punk, fatty, and... okay, we'll have plenty of chances to make this. Because one of these people is the villain, right? Who's my instinct tell me? Who's my instinct tell me? What? What does my instinct tell me?
Huh?
Who goes there? Are you feeling all right? You look quite pale.
You're quite pale.
Hey, could you be... You're also a freshman at this school, right?
One would hope so.
Then you're all...
See for yourself. We're all freshmen too.
I don't like that I'm covering his face. These guys, everyone, the freshmen who were accepted into Hope's Peak Academy, the ultimates.
I assume freshmen like us have been gathered in this classroom.
Gathered? Right. This isn't going to work as well, is it? Fine. Now, my face now lives here instead. Or there. Which means I'm not going to quite look at the thing. Ah, that's close enough, actually. Hey, why don't you just come inside for now? Ah, yes, of course. Yeah, the music's on the left-hand side now. Wait, why am I being so polite? I know they're called the Ultimates, but they're still high school students like me. That's right. First impressions are crucial in moments like this. I need to act more confident. Thus, to hide my nervousness from the others, and while trying my very best to act cool. I stepped inside, closed the door behind me, and sat in an open seat at the back of the classroom. Anyway, what just happened earlier? I wanted to be here, and then the classroom door appeared right in front of me, as if I were drawn to it. But how did I walk to this classroom? I don't remember. Something's weird. Excuse me?
What?
What is it? Why are we all gathered in this classroom? No one said anything about coming here, so is there like an entrance ceremony or hometown happening now? Actually, we're just about to discuss that matter. Discuss?
It's all clear now.
Well, since you're the last student to arrive, let's start the discussion. Is this everyone? How do you know? There are only 16 desks in this classroom, and this guy is the 16th student.
Such ignorance.
You reused the lines? Cheeky bastards. It's obvious if you bother. I'm going to just use the same voice for him then. It's obvious. I was going to go put a fat version of his voice. It's obvious if you bother to think about it. And just what are we going to talk about? The reason we're all gathered here in this classroom. I don't know who's talking because it's not labeling anyone. First, I need to confirm something. Out of everyone here, is there anyone who actually remembers how they came to this classroom? We all looked around at each other. A surprised look appeared on everyone's face. Not one person raised their hand.
I see.
So before you realized it, you were in this classroom. Then everyone here is in the same predicament.
Very strange.
No matter how you look at it, it's unnatural. Even you stupid-looking ones would agree, right?
What's going on?
It sure is strange. Nobody actually remembers how they came here.
Hey,
What do you mean, stupid-looking?
So, in other words,
The moment you set foot on campus, you felt a strange dizziness. Now you're here and you don't know why. This is exactly what I experienced before I arrived here. Am I correct in assuming that's all true of all of you? That happened to me too, but... So I was doing the wrong voice then. I was doing... No, that's wrong! But he's not in it anymore. No, that's wrong. The Disney wasn't just me. Everyone felt the same dizziness. That's weird. Even if that's just a coincidence, it feels too good to be true.
naturally.
So you're saying it's not just a coincidence then?
So, in other words,
Meaning we can only speculate who's responsible for this strange phenomenon. Who's responsible? What is it? It feels like this is going to get even stranger. Ha! I don't know what you're so worried about. That doesn't sound like a huge deal. Who let this 45-year-old in the classroom? Are you the teacher? What do you mean? I haven't decided whether that's a girl or a boy yet.
So what I mean is...
I mean, it's a minor problem. Instead of trying to figure out why we're here, we should try and figure out why we can't leave.
what's that mean?
Huh? What do you mean we can't leave?
Impossible!
Seriously? I watched him rush over to the door and try with all his might to pull it open, but... Clatter, clatter, clatter.
Huh?
It won't open! I can't open it!
Huh?
Why? A little while after I got here, I tried to leave and go take a shit. But that door wouldn't budge at all.
Hey!
What's going on here?
Jeez.
Even with all my might, I couldn't open it. It would be absolutely impossible for all of you.
What?
Eh? What do you mean you couldn't open it? Why? That's not possible. She's right, it's impossible. Because when I went for the door, it opened normally. It wasn't locked at all. Why didn't everyone try and barge through when I opened the door? Though I don't understand what forces at work here.
Anyway,
There's no denying that we've been locked inside this classroom. It's like a remix of the first game. Which I guess makes sense. Locked inside. Right. That guy in the middle is the least trustworthy person. What do you mean? I suddenly became aware of how heavy my body felt. Does this allow me to save? No, it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. As though a feeling of unspeakable dread began settling on my shoulders.
Are we screwed?
Maybe we're getting mixed up in something dangerous.
This is...
Or perhaps it doesn't make more sense to think that this is the entrance exam. The entrance exam? You mean Hope's Peak Academy?
however,
But according to Hope's Peak Academy, there's no such entrance exam exists. But they say that publicly. But it's possible that it's actually a very special entrance exam.
that's wrong.
Ah, you're wrong. This is not an entrance exam.
what?
What was that just now?
Hey, bastard!
Hey, fat ass. Why'd you make that cutesy voice all of a sudden? I won't dispute your blunt remark about my weight, but that voice you heard was not mine.
Huh?
Huh? Whose was it? It's actually mine. Who's there? Where are you?
Perhaps.
It sounds like it came from behind the teacher's desk. Behind the teacher's desk?
Hello?
All right, I see everyone's arrived. Let's begin. Oh, this is our new version of the gym. Is that a bunny?
What is that? It looks like a stuffed animal.
That's right. I am a squeezably soft stuffed animal. Magical Miracle Girl Usami, aka Usami. I may not look like it, but I am your squeezably soft teacher.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
Nice to meet you all.
She's wearing the same uniform as well, actually.
Huh?
Am I hallucinating? Am I the only one who's seen this?
What's going on?
No, I see it too.
Huh?
What's all this talking chihuahua? Chihuahua? Ah, that's a chihuahua?
Everyone,
Does everyone here know what a rabbit is? It's a lovable animal that's very fluffy and soft. That's what I am. A singing, dancing, talking rabbit mascot. Hold on. Let me process this first.
ta-da!
Okie dokie. What do you guys think? The music is very loud. I've never seen a stuffed animal that can sing, dance, and talk before. It's probably a remote control or something. Don't act like such a pussy over a child's toy. Even if it's a remote control, it doesn't look too lifelike. It's pretty advanced for a toy.
Stop talking.
Its movements and mannerisms are not the issue. More importantly, based on what it just said,
Come on.
it seems you know something about our current situation.
Leave it to me.
Of course I do. I'm the lead teacher of this school trip.
What did you say?
School trip?
Come on.
What do you mean, school trip? A large school trip of students to go on the Twaparones trip with a lead teacher. It's the biggest event of the school year. We're not looking for such a literal answer.
Ding, 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 ding.
Now let's depart for the fun school trip. I don't know why it's got lit. Depart. Okay, this is happening. I couldn't believe my eyes. Not just my eyes, but my brain too. The world just stopped making sense. The classroom collapsed like a stage set. What appeared before me instead was blue sky, white clouds, blue sea, white waves. What the hell? Oh, sorry. No matter how I tried to rationalize it, it was abnormal. Clearly unreasonable. Utterly crazy. Blatantly wrong. What?
Are you kidding me?
This is a joke, right?
Emergency!
Where were we?
Why?
Okay, you're gonna be called Raggedy Ann until I can think of a better name. Huh, what's going on?
Everyone.
Please stay calm. There is no reason to panic, see? Look around! Feast your eyes on this beautiful ocean. It's like your heart is being washed clean, isn't it? It washes away everything, even all the bad things.
Hold on.
Give us the details. Where in the world are we? Where, you ask? Well, obviously we're out where it's better. Out where it's wetter.
Ta-da!
Out by the sea. I understand this is the sea, but what are we doing here? You know, your throat's gonna get hoarse if you keep screaming like that.
Something like this.
But we were just at school and now we're by the sea. This is impossible.
No problem.
Please don't worry. The school trip has just started, that's all.
Hold on a sec.
But like, why are we on a school trip all of a sudden? You totally skipped all the stuff that came first. She's right. We're supposed to be attending the Hope Speak Academy.
I see.
Ah, Hope Speak Academy. I see, you don't say. You guys are feeling unsure about Hope Speak Academy. Then in that case,
Alrighty.
please forget about Hope Speak Academy. That's why we're having a school trip in the first place. Huh?
Bastard!
The hell do you mean we should forget about it?
Come on.
Hey, well, what are you? What are you scheming? I never knew there were ties. I just figured he had like weird braces on his coat.
Ooh,
What? I'm not scheming anything. I'm just doing this for everyone's sake. I'm praying from the bottom of my heart that hope will grow within everyone's heart.
no problem.
There's nothing dangerous on this island whatsoever, so please, there is no need to worry at all.
Wait!
Island? Did you say island? Yup, and it certainly is beautiful. I've got to decide on the voice. I wasn't expecting a rabbit. Hang on, I think I nudged my controller. Just enjoy the music in the meantime. So I'm pretty sure the only people watching this are people who already know the story. And just like seeing other people playing it. Makes sense. It was just prepared for us. An island free from other people in danger. Are you saying this island is uninhabited?
Could it be?
Perhaps you brought us to this uninhabited island to make us kill each other. That's a bit on the nose. What? Kill each other?
That's
No way. Who's Asami? Oh, she's Asami. Asami Bloody business like causing violence or inflicting pain is a big no-no on this island. Even the word kill is just saying it horrifies me. So scary.
What are you thinking?
Then what is this school trip you mentioned? What do you intend for us to do on this island? Alrighty, I shall announce it to everyone right now.
got it.
While you all relax on the island paradise, you must get along and strengthen your bonds with one another. That is the main rule of this heart-throbbing school trip.
What did you say?
Heart-throbbing school trip.
That's right.
Okay, before I continue, I think I made a mistake. My original, in the first game, I tried to talk to everyone. I especially tried talking to people before they died. And I may have been better off just focusing on certain people. I don't know though. I want to know about... Yeah, I kind of enjoy trying to guess who's dying though. Spend all these peaceful and relaxing days nourishing hope and lazing about, free from pain, free from suffering. Truly, don't even think it got a lisp. This lovey-dovey, heart-throbbing school trip is
Yippee-ki-yay!
everyone's homework. What? What the hell does this even mean? Now then.
Let the heart-throbbing school trip begin.
It goes without saying, but I have no idea what she was talking about. I couldn't follow her words at all. And then, just like that, like a curtain slowly lowering, my mind began to halt. Huge panic at the heart-throbbing. Sonia Nevermind. She's called Sonia Nevermind. Welcome to Dangan Island. Did we have a fake intro then? because on the materials, a huge panic at the heart-throbbing school trip. Yes? I'm just gonna name the episode because I'm never going to remember what it just said there. Just gonna need my huge panic heart-throbbing school trip. Okay, I don't think it's going to be called that, but let's save my game. Yeah, because
Hey,
the cover has a half pink face, half white face, I think?
can you hear me? Are you okay?
See, now I don't like where my face is.
You seem pretty out of it. To be honest, I'm also... No, everyone else feels the same too. Since we suddenly got put in this weird situation. Hey, are you listening? Hey,
Hey, you sure you're okay? Leave me alone. Is that the guy from the first game? There's no way I can leave someone alone when they look that pale. Because he's the one who brought up the killing game. White sandy beach, crystal blue ocean. Hang on, why is it not working? The sun's rays beaming down on me. The soft tropical wind brushing my skin. I definitely don't know what's going on. I was supposed to attend Hoops Peak Academy. Why did this? Is he the guy, the main character from the first game? Why am I... No, hang on. What am I talking about? It would have said his name during the crawl. Oh, damn it, why wasn't I paying attention? That rabbit thing said we were on a tropical island.
you're right.
Yeah. I have no idea what's going on. That's the only thing I can say with absolute certainty. Welcome to Dangan Island. I will explain the basic controls to you. With the left stick, you can maneuver the reticle on the screen. If the reticle responds, press the A button. Then you can examine that personal object. Also, you can shift your point of view with the right stick. Plus, if you press the square button, the diamond button, you can use a mysterious power to see everything you can imagine. What is that, the Y button? The world sure has become super convenient if you're able to do this from the get-go. Now then, please search the beach thoroughly and progress the story. Okay. The crystal clear shining blue sea. It's perfect for a tropical island. Just what's going on here? I never wanted anything like this at all. Is that a camera? Are they a bunch of robots competing with each other with television programs? A surveillance camera? Are we being monitored or something?
That's not it.
I wouldn't say we're being monitored. I think we're just being watched for our safety. Well, it's a waste of time to think about it. Best not to worry. What's with this guy? How can he be so calm in a situation like this? Maybe he's just a chill guy. Why is there a monitor in a place like this? The screen is blank. What's it being used for? I guess it makes sense for there to be palm trees on a tropical island. That's a mighty fine palm tree, but now's not the time for me to be impressed by it.
Hey,
How are you feeling? Are you calmed down yet? I understand your confusion after everything that's happened, but why don't we start with an introduction? Introduction?
I'm Nagito Komaeda. Nice to meet you.
Right, it's a brand new name, so... Nagito Komaeda. Nagito Komaeda. The ultimate lucky student. Well, that's certainly suspicious. He's got the same power. But he was called Naigi. Oh, what was his first name? It wasn't... Are you secretly Naegi? You've got the same design patterns but longer hair. Along with my introduction, I guess I'll also tell you about my talents. You're supposed to think that though, right? The game's gonna know that you're gonna connect lucky students. I'll also tell you about my talents so you know why Hope Speak Academy chose me. Well, even if I tell you, in my case, it's a pretty disappointing talent. Disappointing talents? What do you mean?
I'm lucky.
What are you talking about?
That's not it.
That's not a joke or anything, that's my actual talent. I'm the ultimate lucky student. At least, that's what I'm called anyway. Ultimate lucky student.
You're right.
Through a countrywide lottery, apparently only one ordinary student is selected at random to attend Hope Speak Academy as the ultimate lucky student. And that lucky winner just happened to be me. Chosen by a lottery. Not really okay. I mean, is luck even a real talent in the first place? How strange.
What happened?
Nagito Komaeda. Your face looks troubled. Oh no, I'm not troubled or anything. No, it's fine. I have mixed feelings about this too.
Someone like me.
I never thought an average, talentless high school student like me would ever enter Hope Speak Academy. At first I declined. I told them I didn't deserve it, but they told me they really wanted me to attend. Apparently this so-called luck of mine is a talent that even the school doesn't fully understand. To research it, the school picks the ultimate lucky student every year through an annual lottery. Hope Speak Academy is amazing. They can actually research something as vague as luck. Well, thanks to that luck, a guy like me was able to attend Hope Speak Academy. So for that I'm grateful.
This is troubling.
But on the other hand, I feel a little out of place here. Sorry. I have a bad habit of viewing most things through a pessimistic lens. Yeah, I guess that's it for my introduction. Nagito Komaeda, huh? He doesn't seem like the most reliable guy, but doesn't strike me as a bad person either.
Hey.
Now then, it's your turn. Yeah, I'm Hajime Hinata. Then let me ask you a question. What is your ultimate talent? I opened my mouth, but the words would not come. The words would not form. I felt my thoughts stalling in my head. Let's drink some cold tea that I forgot to drink. It's not bad, actually. As if I opened a book, expecting to find words, and instead found blank pages. It was that kind of uncomfortable feeling. The memory I was trying to recall had completely vanished from my mind. Huh? Without realizing it, my body began to shudder as the waves of discomfort began pounding against me.
What happened?
Hajime. It's nothing. I guess I'm still pretty confused about all of this. I'm having trouble remembering some things. I understand how your memory might be confused after suddenly getting into a situation like this. I'm sure you'll remember soon once you've settled down. So, I don't think you need to worry about it all that much. You're right.
Yep.
Then I guess we're done with our introductions for now. Even though I don't know what's going on, I hope we can get along. Yay, I got a hope fragment! Hey, did something just bleep? What was that weird sound? I hastily stuck my hand in my pocket. That's right, a strange mechanical sound just now definitely came from inside my pocket. What the hell is this? It's like a PDA or a smartphone. Why is something like this in my pocket?
Are you okay?
Usame was passing them out earlier, remember? Oh right, you seemed pretty out of it when that was going on. Now that you mention it, I think I kind of remember, but what is this?
Ding, ding, ding.
It's an e-handbook! What the? Where'd you come from?
I'm sorry.
Oh, did I startle you? I'm terribly sorry. I know how to apologize like a good girl. Anyway, don't you think it's cool? The handbook is absolutely vital for this school trip, so make sure you don't lose it. This device is that important.
I shall explain.
I asked everyone to use the e-handbook to gather all of the hope fragments. Hope fragments? Okay, The song is called Monokuma's Practice Lesson.
That's right.
On this island, you'll obtain hope fragments as you get along with your classmates. As your relationship with everyone improves, you'll be able to gather more and more hope fragments. Gather hope fragments so that the flower of hope achieves its full bloom. Truly, that is the main purpose of this school trip.
Love.
Hey! She's gone. A stuffed animal that moves, talks, and also appears whenever she wants. Regardless of who's controlling it, it still doesn't make any sense. And what was all that about hope fragments? What's her deal? It's like we're in a game or something. Feels like we're in a game. That's rather comforting. That means we aren't going to be in any danger right away. You're probably right, but more importantly, you don't know anything about the other students yet, right?
Yep.
Then I think it's best you at least introduce yourself to them. That's also true. That's also true! But where did everyone go?
Perhaps.
Maybe they're exploring the island as well. Exploring the island?
Hey,
As long as we're expected to live on this island, we should learn as much as we can about it. For example, what's this island's name? Stangan Island, mate. Is there a way to escape? What about food and living arrangements? So, why don't we finish introducing ourselves to the others and explore the island at the same time? I pretty much went around and introduced myself to everyone already, but I'll tag along with you. So now he's decided to come with me. Well, I guess that's helpful for me. I just know I'd worry if I was left on my own.
all right.
Shall we get going then? There's nothing suspicious about me. But is this really okay? To feel so relaxed in such a strange situation? Perhaps it's the tropical climate. Or is it... what's her name? Asami's fault.
What happened?
What is it, Hajime? Let's get going. Right, got it. At any rate, if this is a nightmare, I've no idea how it's even started yet. Fish, what kind of nightmare is that? You're now able to use the handbook. You can use it to check various information throughout the game. You can open the e-handbook with the X button. It's super easy. It includes the guidelines of the school trip and the report card which documents everybody's information. There are various features inside the handbook. You can also save and load your game inside the handbook. Please check out the system page as well. But wait, there's more! You can also view the transcript with the back button. That's all there is about the handbook. I strongly recommend you play around with it yourself. Now then, please go back and forth and look for everyone else. Oh right, you can exit the beach with the B button. A map. Review the map of Jabberwock Island. Presents. Okay. Report card. 5'9", eh? 5'9", eh? That's the same height as the Ultimate Despair. I know that because it was how I figured out though with the same person. For anyone who didn't play the first game, one of the 16 students turned out to be the villain, but it turned out to be one that died really early in the game. But the dead body that we found right in the late of the game was exactly the same height, which was a clue that into all that, and the height was 5'9". Anyway, possibly a coincidence. I also think the game might be fucking with me on purpose, which isn't unreasonable, let's be honest. So now we are the ultimate. It's also switched the roles with us and the main girl, Kyoko. I don't know what Kusumochi is, or Sakura Mochi. Mochi. I'm gonna guess noodles, but I don't know. So we are the ultimate question mark, the ultimate mystery, and he is the ultimate lucky student. We know. Let's have a look at their pictures. Okay. this time there are 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Cool. I've noticed we don't have a star as well. There's regulations. Extreme violence is prohibited on this island. Please live peaceful and relaxing lives with your fellow students. Be considerate of each other and work together to obtain hope fragments. Littering is not allowed. Let us coexist with this nature's bountiful nature in mutual prosperity. The lead teacher cannot directly interfere with the students. An exception to the rule is made if any student violates a rule. There we go, that's all the rules. We have a pet. And of course we can save our game, which I shall. I might leave you there. I think rhythmically this is quite a good place to pause. And I'm just quite happy with the... I think it was a little bit short. I'm quite willing to occasionally let episodes go to an hour, which I might start doing. If I'm not going to pause the action if there's action going on, but I'm going to let you go right now, mainly because I also need to take a week before I really play this game again. So I've been John Proxy on the channel John of the West. I've been having a Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair Adventure, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.